Hey, bar's open. So today I'll be reviewing this Wild Turkey Rye Whiskey. Hi there, SG Alcohol Guy here, giving you honest reviews on the alcohols that I am tasting. And as mentioned, today I'll be reviewing this Wild Turkey Rye Whiskey from Kentucky. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not actually a fan of rye whiskey. You know, I love my whiskeys. I'm mostly okay with bourbons. But rye whiskey always had this spicier notes that I didn't seem to enjoy. But let's see whether I will enjoy this one. And as you can see, it's not a full bottle. That's because this is a gift from a friend. Or rather, my friend was clearing up space in his home because they're planning to move out. So they decided to pack all the spare alcohols with me. So thank you, William. Lucky me. But I did some research online, and this particular Wild Turkey Rye Whiskey retails at around $83, 83 Singapore dollars per bottle. For that, you will get a 700 ml bottle with 40.5% alcohol content. Interestingly, this is bottled in Kentucky, but it actually comes with some Japanese words. Anyways, how I'll be reviewing whiskeys will be in three ways. Number one, I'll always be reviewing it neat. Number two, I'll be adding in a splash of water just to see if it opens up the whiskey a little bit. And thirdly, I'll be having it on the rocks. So, starting with neat. Now, I'm gonna measure it very carefully, just 20 ml. I am filming on a work day, so let's not go crazy. I can smell the alcohol already. But it's a relatively cooler weather in Singapore today, so I figured it's a good time for me to film a whiskey. Let's just leave it there so that the alcohol fumes can escape, because I can smell that alcohol smell. You know, that very typical paint thinner, nail polish remover kind of smell. Beyond that, it's a very interesting dry texture, and if you can see it from the glass, it's actually taking quite a bit of time for the legs to go back into the liquid itself. Almost a good 15 seconds. So this promises to have a nice long-lasting finish of about 15 seconds. But the smell, you know, there's that a bit hint of a spicy note on top of the industrial alcohol smell. So let's see if the taste is good. And for all spirits, I recommend to drink it in this way, especially when having it neat. You exhale, take a small sip, swallow, and then inhale and exhale through your nose. So this allows the flavor to play around in your nose and in your mouth, giving you the full range of notes that you're supposed to get. Let's taste test one. As expected, it has this spicy note, which I'm not sure why. I probably have to do more research on rye whiskies, but it's characterized by this spice undertone. It's together with the whiskey flavor, and personally, it's not enjoyable to me. It's either supposed to be smooth whiskey or a peaty whiskey, but this is smooth and spicy at the same time. And then that alcohol smell retains at the back, so there has a bit of a dirty finish. It's a long finish, as expected, but it's a dirty finish. Don't have this neat. But let's see whether it helps having a bit of water in it. Again, just a couple of drops is more than enough. You don't need to pour equal amounts. You're not trying to water down the whiskey, you're trying to open it up. That's because there's some chemical in the whiskey and water reacts to it. That chemical comes from the wooden casks that they age the barrel in. So that's supposed to, give a new flavor to the whiskey. Adding too much makes it greasy, so just a dash of water. And with that, taste test 2. Adding water to this Wild Turkey makes it sweet. That spiciness becomes a lingering aftertaste. The dirty taste that I had previously was gone. So the spice now becomes the finish, but the overall becomes sweet on the mouth, on my gums even actually. It's just a nice sweet whiskey now, a rye whiskey, with a slight spicy finish. It's not lasting as long as earlier, it's gone within like 10 seconds, but it's enjoyable nonetheless. Adding that little bit of water changed it. So between meat and a bit of water, get this with some water. The ice has really melted a little bit, so let me just cleanse my palate. And as you can see, I will be having this on the rocks now. I'm using a solid ice cube like this. Unlike many Instagram videos or YouTube shorts, they're shaving off the ice to be purely transparent. It's just ice. And it's my second shot already. So the quality of the ice wouldn't matter, although I did use distilled water to make the ice. If you want to use ice ball, you want to use crushed ice, it's up to you. The main idea is just to chill the whiskey so that you have a chilled taste in your mouth. And with that, same 20 ml. And onto the ice slowly so that it chills as it's going down. Just give it a quick swirl to get it chilled a little bit quicker. And taste test 3. The sweetness is there. The spiciness is still there as well. But now there's another layer. There's 2 tiers of sweetness. Just now it was just a light sweetness in my mouth. Now there's a sweetness not unlike bourbon. And it's very enjoyable. Maybe because it's Singapore weather, it's a bit warmer overall, despite this cool weather now. But it's just so enjoyable in terms of the layers that I'm getting, in terms of the notes I'm getting from this whiskey. Having it on the rocks is definitely the way to go for this Wild Turkey rye whiskey. Hey, thanks for watching up to this point. I just want to state that all these reviews are based on my personal taste, preferences, and opinions. They're not to be used as an industry standard. I do, however, want to find out what you think about this rye whiskey, this Wild Turkey Kentucky Straight rye whiskey. Have you tried it? Which way would you recommend I try it? Drop me some comments. Let's compare some notes. If you're still here, do help me click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, because I do try to upload at least one new video every week. Plus, if you know of anyone interested in watching such reviews, do help me send the link to the video as well. And as always, my friends, happy drinking! Mmm.